Thokozane. Welcome to GOGO Malanzela TV with me, GOGO Malanzela. I would like to welcome you to yet another episode here on our channel. And if you have not yet, please do subscribe, like, and share with all your friends. And over and above that, to everybody who has subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, family. Thokozane makukanye kube kuhle. And thank you, thank you. We're very blessed and very fortunate to be with you and share lessons with you, and vice versa, you sharing lessons with us and your personal experiences. So, before we go any further, I would just like to weigh into today's topic, which are the signs that you might start to show, or that might start to hint to you that you have a spiritual calling, right? I'm only going to mention seven. I'm only going to mention seven of these signs, but many people experience many different things, right? Number one, feeling unsure about your life. Regardless of how much work you put in, and you still fail, or you still question whether was it right, was it done right, was it followed through properly, was it not followed through properly, all just that uncertainty needs to bring you to a place where you can be sure of what's going on around you. Life and being unsure about life, you will not do anything right because you're constantly unsure. Number two, in constant need to want to live your purpose. Now, this is through you, even though you're in whatever space you're currently employed in, and you feel like you can still do better somewhere else. Overseas. So the wanting to do better in serving your purpose is a constant thing that will always be there. No matter what you do, as long as you're not doing what you have been called to do, you'll always feel like you're falling short. And number three, the need to increase your inner peace. So once you start to realize, Uti, you rather move from the crowd than be with the crowd. Once you start, making sure that you get in the time that you have, your 3 hours to yourself of meditation and peace and prayer. That is also something that can make you aware of that you need as minimal noise as possible so that you can hear all that you need to hear and all that is delivered to you. Number four, you constantly are asking questions. You're asking questions about the now, you're asking questions about the then, you're asking the questions about the future. So you are looking at everything, you see everything, and you're asking questions even where people say don't ask questions, because there are some households, for your own safety and security, you don't even touch certain topics. So when you start to go through that, asking questions, and even if you don't get the answers, but the fact that you asked is more than enough. Number five, if you constantly, even when you're with people who love you, or people who are your close, intimate circle of friends or family, the feeling of being lost, of being alone, or being unwanted, right? No matter how much love may be in that room, there's that thing, man, kahari, that is just pumping there, and you can feel it, and you feel out of place, Not that you want to feel out of place, but you do feel out of place, and the things that are happening around you probably make it worse if it's not the space of clarity or a space of purity for you to be in. You are constantly having and experiencing those feelings. Another thing is the desire to be by yourself. This is something that not many will understand. Many will think that you're crazy, losing your mind, There's a lot of things that people may think when one wants to be by themselves. Many will think maybe no suicidal or no is going through something, depression or whatever. There are many conclusions that people make about one's desire to feel or need to be alone. The last one, and definitely not the least from the count, is experiencing constant turmoil. So now, whether you do something good, you're wrong for doing that good thing. Whether you do something bad, you're wrong for doing that bad thing. So whether you do good, bad, if there is a middle, I don't believe in a middle, but if you try and be nice and it ends up into being, hey, no, you are doing what, and that was not your intention, everything will always be turned into something that is not. So those are some of the things that you start to experience, and those are some of the signs that you experience, because then it means whenever you are genuine and whenever you now speak certain things and they happen, people will then therefore choose to play or extract themselves from you. So if you have any of those signs, look into them, meditate over them. If you pray over them, so that you have a much better understanding of what is going on in your life. Thokozane, and thank you very much for tuning in. This is GOGO Malanzela on GOGO Malanzela TV, and until our next episode, beloveds, see you next time. And until then, please be safe, stay safe, and do all you need to do to keep yourself good and pure, and above all connected to your ancestors. Thokozane.